Hey everybody, welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. Hopefully the title card on this video gives you an idea of what's coming, and I'm going to be brief up front. I am not accepting repairs. Period. That part of this business is done for now. Done. So, if that's all you're looking for, exit the video now. If you want to hear some more, hang around. So, yeah, just that simple. I didn't start the channel with the intentions of taking on the number of repairs that I ended up taking on. I didn't start the channel with the intention of taking on any repairs. It's just something that kind of happened. So yeah, I started the channel. If you look at the oldest videos, they're just crude, simple, hey look, the saw runs, it's for sale. That's what I started it initially for. Then it did evolve into, hey, let's put some repair videos out, because I was getting common questions again and again and again. Make a video. There's the answer to the question. That's how you rebuild that carb. That's how you test this coil. That's how this saw comes apart, that saw. We got some really great content. Kept evolving. You know, it was, oh, hey, saw you working on that. Will you work on mine? Okay. Pretty soon we had summers where I'd have 10 boxes over here, 10 different saws that were in various states of repair. And I was like, oh my goodness. So then I tried to kind of manage that by saying, hey, you know what, summers, sorry, don't do it. And just backed up over the winter. Long story short, my life has evolved enough and changed enough that I don't want to do it anymore. I just don't want to do it anymore. I'm not getting out of the hobby. That's not what I'm saying. There's still going to be videos posted of me working on saws. My saws. The saws I collect. Not to say that something won't pass through that belongs to someone else, but you're not going to know it because I'm not going to say it, and it's not going to matter. If a friend here locally has something they need some help with, my buddy Mike, Jim's son, you know, things like that, yeah. But this, can I mail you my saw for repair? No. That's what the channel is actually about, is giving you, everybody out here, the tools. If you've got an old home light, odds are pretty damn good you can find videos in here that will help you get through whatever it is that's on there. Whether it's a Tillotson HL carb on a real early 50s, home light, the ignition system, you know. I've got all the IPLs on my website that show the blown apart, diagrams. It's all there. And I'm taking the channel and my business back where I was more comfortable with it. I've talked numerous times over these last 4 or 5 years. Kids are getting older. This last couple of years, my God, it's just stupid fly. It's just gotten busy. It's gotten busy. Lily will be 13 in November. She's played this year. She's a 6th grader. She's almost done, of course. She did basketball. She did a hot second in cross country, and I'm hoping she'll give that another try. But she finished the basketball season good. She did just finished up a community rec soccer. She's going to do some softball this summer. Katie is going to follow behind. She'll pick her own sports. I mean, some may interact, some may be the same, some may not. Doesn't really matter. The girls are active. I don't have time for that nonsense. I don't have time to have, at any time of year, to have 10 saws piled up over there. Just I don't. And I don't want to do it. I've got other projects I want to do, and I'm going to share them with you guys. What's hanging here, trying to threaten to hit me in the head, that's the valve cover from my 1946 Farmall B tractor. It was my dad's. You look back 4 years ago, there's a shot of me or a video of me taking it to the firewood hill and unloading it when it was running right. And yeah, this I'm getting it running, guys. I'm getting it running this summer. It was intended to be spring. Things have taken a turn on that thing where I just, as I was trying to track down why it wouldn't run, I popped this valve cover off just to check to make sure there were no stuck valves. The God blessed valve cover gasket, that cork was in about, no, I don't know, 10 pieces. I'm looking at that going, well, that's not going to reseal. Oh, look at that half-inch of sludge all around everything. Well, that's kind of a mess. You ought to clean that up before you put a new gasket on. Oh, that's right, it burns a lot of oil, especially at idle. Oh, those valve guides are worn. So that day, that whole conversation in about 5 minutes up on the hill of looking at everything, I just got out more tools. I brought that cylinder head home with me, and it's at the machine shop right now, having new valves, springs, and guides installed. They will grind the valve seats out. The valve surface is actually cast into the head. There isn't a separate seat that presses in, at least not in that thing. So that was something I am gladly willing to farm out and let some other person who has the tools and the knowledge do it. I could do it. I don't have, seat reaming tools. I don't have all the adapters. I don't have a press here, and the thought of hammering on new guides, no. So, anyway, I want to work on that tractor. I want to use it. I want to use it on the firewood hill and quit, taking my truck on every little narrow, path that there is up there when I don't have to. I don't mind using it. This thing is better. So, I want to work on that. My old 65 Chevy also was my dad's truck until I bought it from him in 2001, and bought as a loose term. In reality, I did a bunch of work for him around the old place on the coast. Firewood, brushing, grubbing gorse brush out, if you know gorse. Yeah. That truck was in terrible shape. It was rusted out. I did a pretty thorough mechanical restoration and rust removal 20 years ago. That paint is shot that I put on it. It needs to be redone. I had a rim rust out. Yeah. It was right beginning of the pandemic, I think. Had a flat tire. Took it to a tire shop, and they're like, nothing wrong with the tire. You got a rust hole in your rim. And I'm like, what? That's a thing? And I thought about all those years in coastal air. I was like, crap. So, anyway, I need to order a new set of rims. Wheel Vintiques. If you want original rims, they have them. Original style. And they appear to be made in the U.S. and they appear to be of decent quality. So I need to order a new set of rims. Have them powder coated, new set of tires. The ones that are on there are also 20 years old. I don't know where the time went. Point is, I got stuff I want to do. I've got my dad's old Honda Trail 90 sitting in the storage unit. I grew up riding that bike. It needs some work. I want my kids to be able to ride it the way I did. I need to get it in the shop. And yes, we're still looking at moving. We're still in the same shop. I've said to anybody who asks, real estate transactions with family suck. Straight up. My brother-in-law has been living in my mother-in-law's house over in Central Oregon as he builds his new one. Till he gets his new one done, he can't move out of hers. She can't move out of the place here in Medford, move back over to Central Oregon, and then we move there and buy it from her and sell this place. Sound complicated? Because it does to me. It's only been going, 2 years now? I joke with my wife every time she talks about it. Hey, no, we're never moving. We're never moving. It's not happening. I'll believe it when I see it. So that's the long-winded explanation. I've got more stuff I want to do. Now, parts sales are not affected. Website's not going anywhere. Website's not going anywhere. The parts are not going anywhere except to you guys that buy them. I'm still doing that. I'm still buying parts lots when the right deals come up. I've passed on a couple lately. Man, prices have gotten stupid. Folks are thinking they can make a retirement on either parts and or saws. It's getting kind of silly. It really is. We're at a kind of tipping point. I hate to say it, but classic saw collecting is damn near gone the way of classic cars. And wouldn't you know, a stupid phone and a restricted number, which can kiss my ass. It's gone the way of classic cars, where you damn near have got to be rich. I get it. You can find stuff on Facebook sometimes cheaper. Not here. Oregon? Nah, hell no. Hell no. Facebook's worse than eBay. Worse. Far worse. Same thing for Craigslist. You don't find good deals on there. Not for saws. It just doesn't happen. Sorry, it does not happen. If you can find it where you're at, good on you, and take advantage of it. Not here. Not on the West Coast. Not what I'm seeing. So, what was the point of that? I don't know. Got off on a rant. Oh, still buying parts, but I'm turning stuff down. You know, I'm not gonna spend $2,000, $3,000 on a McCulloch SP125. Not happening. I wouldn't spend that on a home light. I don't know that I would actually be willing to spend that on a 3100G home light. I don't think I would. Straight up, that's a ridiculous price. And those that are paying them, hey, I'm glad you got it, because I'm not doing it. So anyway, website's not going anywhere. We're still going to do all the things that we do. I'm going to get back to working on saws. The next video is going to be a saw that I kind of screwed up on, and the seller kind of screwed me on. So a little bit of both in there. There's some blame to go around for everybody, but we're still going to do all those videos. You guys are going to see as I keep working on my Pioneer P series collection, the big stuff. I'm going to attempt to collect the Poulin Pros, the 405, 455, 525, and 655. But again, some of those saws are the ones these guys want an absolute mint for, and I'm not willing to do it. I'm sorry, a 30-year-old saw that looks good is worth some money. Is it worth a couple grand? Not to this numbskull. I don't know. Anyway, enough rambling, enough ranting. We're going to end this, and I'll do another video that has a little more substance to it. But I'm going to end it the way I started it. Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair is not accepting repairs in... That's not what it was intended to be. It was intended to be helping you guys learn how to repair your own, and it morphed and it got out of control. It got further than I intended to go with it. So it's time to pull in the reins and just hit the reset button. So hope you all understand. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, friends.
Yeah, and say bye to
Bye,
Lily.
friends. I love ya.